Richard Swanson was fulfilling a dream. The 40-year-old father was attempting to dribble a soccer ball more than 16,000 kilometers from Seattle all the way to Brazil in time for the World Cup. His goal was to raise awareness for a charity, but the adventure that began with so much excitement and anticipation came to a tragic end just a couple of weeks into his trip. Francis Silvaggio reports.
You already know, my name is Richard Swanson, and I am planning to take a trip from Seattle, Washington to Brazil for the 2014 World Cup.
It was supposed to be a trip of a lifetime, a 16,000-kilometer trek dribbling a soccer ball from Seattle, Washington, all the way to Brazil. It was a bucket-list adventure with the added goal of drawing attention to One World Football's mission to share indestructible soccer balls with needy children around the world.
And the kids have loved them. They're out there playing right now with it.
Good morning, everyone. So the adventure begins, I guess. Here we go.
Swanson's odyssey began May 1st, and his daily video blog suggested the trip was going just as he had planned.
What else I want to touch on? Sorry, there's a car coming, so I'm going to stop for a second.
But just 2 weeks into his trip, tragedy struck just outside of Lincoln City, Oregon, when he was hit by a car. A message on Swanson's Facebook and Twitter page said, "It is with a heavy heart to notify you that Richard Swanson passed on this morning. His team, family, friends, and loved ones will miss him and loved him dearly. You made it to Brazil in our hearts, Richard."
Jetty, outside.
The news shocked Jason Elkins, an Oregon soccer dad who welcomed Swanson into his home when he passed through his community just 2 days earlier.
My wife contacted me to inform me that Richard had passed away, and I didn't even know how to respond.
Swanson arrived at Elkins' son's soccer game Sunday afternoon and quickly made an impression on the Oregon family.
I think it's really cool that he was walking from Seattle to Brazil, 10,000 miles maybe, in a year, and it's sad what happened to him.
Today's going to be about a 25-mile hike into Vancouver to see my son.
Swanson had just left from visiting one of his two sons in Vancouver, Washington. Devin Swanson wrote, "Love you, Dad, with all our hearts. You are an inspiration to all to continue doing what you love. One day, I will continue your journey in your name." Swanson's journey ended far too soon, but his dream will live on in those he inspired through his sacrifice.
Talk to you guys later. Cheers.
Francis Silvaggio, Global News.